Alright, and we're back with Memeathon, folks, and we've got ProInfernape here with VeggieTales, LarryBoy, and the Bad Apple. Take it away.
Alright, so first of all, I'm going to shout out, I don't know, I doubt he's here, but I'm going to shout out Electra_RTA because he inspired me to run this game because he did one meme run, and then I just took this game down in like 3 runs. There's only 5 letters, so I'm going to name myself Darko for Darko_RTA, who is my other favorite speedrunner. And then time will be in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. So I don't know the story for this game because I've never actually seen LarryBoy and the Bad Apple. But I assume this is all legit to the movie. So as you saw, there's a really good tech that Electra had discovered where you have a... Whenever you run off a platform, you still have like a bunch of frames where you can just jump like that. So then we just utilize that to maximum. So the first world is pretty simple, just yeah, it might be like Mario versus Donkey Kong. I've never played that either. But yeah, the first world's pretty simple. It's just a bunch of like switches and pushing blocks. And these little shields will help you against those onions. There will be chili peppers later. They're not very nice. The onions are especially really bad because they'll slow you down completely. But there's one level where I think I'm forced to get hit by one unless I like roll out of the way. Whoops. And the jukebox is because those little green guys, if we hit the switch without the jukebox playing, the green guy will just turn off the switch instantly and it'll stop the elevator. And then the jukebox will also cancel out any other enemies in the game. But luckily this one we could just ignore because we have our secret jump tech that the Bad Apple didn't know about. Oops. But as you saw, there's those little targets that I think it's his arms that are suction cups. Oh, and we might have seen one in the last level, but I didn't actually react to it. Oh yeah. But the chili peppers will reverse your controls, and it's actually not too bad if you know the game. It doesn't reverse your like dash control either. It's literally just the D-pad it reverses. So your jumping and dashing are the same buttons. So this is our first boss. The Bad Apple's gonna throw, I don't know what those exactly are, I'll call them basketballs. But luckily with the shield there, you can just run right past them. And that's the first world. Yeah, that's what I was hoping wouldn't happen, but it did happen. But one thing I don't understand about this game is, like, even without the jumping strat, like, there's no like there are just certain parts in the game where the developers just put in unnecessary buttons. Like in the last level, there was a yellow button that you could just completely ignore, even through regular play, and still beat the level. So now we have keys introduced, and there will just be these little things guarding the. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. Yeah, this is a GBA game. I'm very quickly running out of things to talk about. Yeah, I've never played the PS2 game. I'm pretty sure. I can probably guarantee that that version of the game is more true to the story. But knowing VeggieTales, it's probably just as silly as, like, the actual story is just as silly as the game makes it out to be. I guess I can mention at whenever you climb a ladder. Oh yeah, this is the second boss. It's just a game of Breakout where you have to hit all the TV screens. But whenever you get to the top of a ladder, LarryBoy's kind of just like he kind of does a hop right at the top, so you can get right to dashing, and then you'll be able to like dash and then do a dash jump like right out of the little hop from the ladder. And then this is, I don't know if this is luck or not, or if I'm just very bad at Breakout. It might be both. Okay, we beat the TV sets. And then I was considering learning these piano sections just for the marathon, but I don't know how long they take. But I guess, like, at this point, since we're so far ahead, it wouldn't have mattered too much. But at that time, I didn't know. So we're just gonna completely mess up in all of our friends. I assume that's his friends. I guess they're no longer his friends because of how terrible he's being at piano. Whoops. Well, I guess. Luckily, any item you grab will cancel the current one, so you can't, like, have a shield at the same time. And those clocks, the blue clock stops time, and I don't know what the red clock does. Because there is a time limit, and there's lives in this game. But, this is like the easiest game ever created, so you should never run out of time. Please don't fall. I'm gonna need to go all the way back up now. Yeah, me and Electra had created that board. Unless you meant the PS2 game, because I think originally it was whoops. That's what I get for talking. There was a board that had like both the GBA and PS2 versions all in one. I messed it up. But then I messaged the mod of the PS2 board because it didn't make any sense to have a. I guess they didn't know that the board we had been created. But this game's actually, like, for what it is, it's a pretty fun speedrun. It'd be really bad if the dash jumping didn't exist. What I tried there was you can still hit buttons while you're falling, so I tried to do that, but the timing's actually really specific about it. Or for it. Might be possible to get on there, but alright, so this boss is horrible. Because you kind of have to aim the well, first it's luck for what side they show up on. And you just have to aim your shots at the specific ones, but I'm actually not doing too bad. But now I have to deal with this top one. Which this top one is actually really hard to hit with more than one. I could have done that, but I'm bad. I'm washed from the 2017 when this game was relevant. Grab that just so I can. I guess it wasn't necessary because that's like the only enemy throughout that time limit. I guess I never explained what the basketballs did on the first boss. So those drops of water has the same effect where if you get touched by one, it'll I'm an idiot. It'll just stop you in place for however long. It's probably the most annoying thing in the game. I don't know why I did that. I also kind of I apologize for the lack of commentary now because I've run myself out of things to talk about already until probably the next world. Actually, I think you can make that, yeah. I learned earlier that you could make that. I didn't see what the name of that level was. I'm gonna be punished when, yeah. I was about to say I'm gonna be majorly punished when that green key was required, but I couldn't remember. Because I forget things very easily, even though I played this level like an hour ago. I don't know how the game expects you to get back up there. Okay. Now we can beat the level. After me being dumb and forgetting the green key. Oh wait, no, you don't need that. I'm gonna hit this switch because I don't remember if that jump is possible to make. I'm trying to think of things to say, but I've run myself out of commentary, which is very embarrassing. But it's also like, there's not really much to talk about anymore, because it's just LarryBoy, and I don't know anything about VeggieTales. Oh, whoops. At least my game didn't crash. Because my controller disconnected for a second. The newer versions of BizHawk, for some reason, the emulator crashes when your controller disconnects. You can say Calithon a lot. I don't know. If you have 100 points, you can use it to say Calithon. So this stage, I think his name is Bob the Tomato. You just have to open the doors for him, and he just follows a track. And then there's another. Piano thing. But we don't know how to play piano. LarryBoy's not. He doesn't have any arms. He can't play piano. Just do that just to make it easier on myself. That was close. That thing almost hit me. But the game just stops that's what I was talking about with earlier, where the onion, you might be forced to hit it, but then I accidentally figured out how to do it without getting hit. I don't know if that's possible. But later in the game, in these stages, the game will kind of force you to do these more elaborate things with not really many skip opportunities. I guess that's what the Crave Entertainment or whoever made this game decided on. Things are puzzles. That's one thing about this game. The game is very jittery on whether it accepts your shoulder button inputs or not. Because you run this game, you'll notice the game will drop your dash inputs like all the time. Oh boy. Luckily, that's a mistake you can fix very easily. Oh, you needed the green. Okay, well now I don't need the green. This is what I get for not playing the game for like a year. But this is also why I made the estimate like 26 minutes or 28 minutes. Because I knew I'd forget things, even if I did practice. Remember to keep spamming Calithon in chat to make me feel a little bit better about not having very good commentary. But it's all for a meme marathon at least, so I don't feel as... Obviously you want to put on a show still, but it's not that serious. Also, if you have FrankerAC, please put, please spam this emote, or don't spam it, because you might get banned for spam, but that's a really good emote. But that's what I mean about the puzzles, quote unquote, getting a little bit more elaborate, where you just kind of have to go back and forth between areas. Oh my goodness. Luckily the thingy's right there. This might be the last level? I don't know. Can the veggies kill you? No, you cannot die in this game other than the timer running out. Alright, so this is the final boss. This is the ultimate challenge. It's a game of Pong. Which the bad apple is not very good at, apparently. Maybe we'll see it if we go long enough. Yeah, it'll split into 3. And time. So Bumblyberg is saved again. Because LarryBoy is whatever. He's a superhero, I guess.
GG.
Thanks. I do... I kind of recommend running this game. If you're a maniac, then you might like to pick it up. Because the movement tech's actually pretty fun. And there's the quality assurance team that probably didn't pay attention when they were tasked with this game.
I know a couple of games like that.
That's
Also,
like
I see my mic is a little bit quiet, so I'm leaning in a bit more.
all right.
You don't have to adjust it this late. But yeah, thank you so much for the run. Anyone you want to shout out?
Shoutouts to, I guess, I should give another shout out to Electra_RTA because he pretty much started this meme, and Darko_RTA just cuz, and I'll give a shout out to Mr. Cap55 because he's my bro. But thanks for having me. This game doesn't really get much opportunity because of what it is, but once I saw a Memeathon for Calithon, I had to submit it. And I'm glad you accepted it.
Alright, well, I'm glad you ran this. So, we'll be right back. And once we're back from break, we'll have PW Wings of Adventure by Shasta. So, stay tuned, everyone. But I think I'll leave the final words with you.
Uh-oh. Keep spamming Calithon in chat.